I think we done broken up. Knob is broken. It's conversation like we done broken up. Knob is broken. Conversation. Welcome to broken up. Knob is broken. Conversation. We done broken up.
Big money for me and all my kinfolk. We been broke, so this time it ain't no
T.O.
stopping us with the feed.
When you talking about when I you know the only the only thing I remember about that. Only thing I remember about that song is I said I turned more flips than Swan Whip.
My money like Swan Car, cause it turned big flips.
I just knew I said something about Swan Car. Yeah, I thought I remember that, but I don't remember that.
Cause what you say he did? He said he had that.
He put that weed on the car.
He was like, where it
go? His car was like a chameleon color. So that's why I said that. But I forgot because like we listened to that song, like we listened to that song going to Kentucky one day, like on repeat.
We got about 6-7 good songs together. He probably don't remember most of them.
Nah, like I say, but like the ones that I do are like I didn't remember that one off D-Rail. I just remember y'all being on D-Rail, but I thought it was you and Dez.
Nah.
Cause see, like most of the songs we did was like you and Dez. You know what I mean? I never remember that being good. You know what I mean? But like I say, it had to been at the point when I was fucking with him. You know what I mean? On the music shit, cause like. He was into like, you know what I mean, movie, you know what I mean, producing and shit. I went into the buttons at that time. When I got into the buttons, it was later on. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, you said.
Yeah, go ahead. We up.
You said we're gonna get into that the end like a stew. Yeah. So it's like you know, I told you about the situation, but I don't know, like, what really happened or whatever. But after that, like I say, we had already broke up once and I had just done my CD. So, like, this time I was just like, fuck it, you know what I mean? Right. Like, I know the game now. I'm learning more of the game. So, it's like, I don't know if did I put out the Family Ties? I know I put out the Family Ties before I put out my album or after I put out my album. Cause I don't remember if I think I put it. I probably put it out after my album Family Ties. Yeah. Cause I came with the album or whatever, the Meet the Dealer. But I think I put out Family Ties right after that. Cause I took samples off of that.
Off the Meet the Dealer.
Yeah. I took samples off of that. You know, cause I had the first song was on it. That I'm Out of Here. Yeah. Fresh Up Out the Show. You know, I had took his sample and it made a song off of that. Yeah, that was the first song on there. That's why I was thinking it was after. So yeah, I started working on my own stuff, like, you know what I mean? But off the Mustard, I started moving the what thing about it is, like, I got that Buck song, so it's like Bucket got into it with 50, so I just started pushing that song first. Yeah. That Buck, that Hustle Man, I was pushing that song with that Get Low. Yeah. With Shannon. I would just had those two together. Yeah, just pushing those songs. Because, like, when I went to go shoot the video cover, did you go over there? I know B. Deezy went over there. I know B. Deezy went. Like, I didn't know if you went or not. Like, when I went to go shoot my album cover and stuff, I know, like, most of my friends went over there. So, yeah, I know I was pushing it. Like, I just, like, at that point, I knew the business. So I was like, you know, I could push without him. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm pushing, and that Buck sound just took off for me. Because, like, he ain't had no sound gap. Right. So it's like he done got into that stuff with 50. He ain't got no sound gap. So it's just like, this would really start pushing for me. You know what I mean? Like I say, I got radio promotion off there. I started getting shows out of town, shows, you know, around here and shit. Like, all through that song, you know what I mean? I got video promotion. Like, I had the stuff where you can go on demand and look at the video, or you can watch it on Music Choice, you know what I mean? And then, like, on top of that, too, me and Stu been having our publishing since, like, I was probably about 15. So, like, me and Stu, like, when we're going over there to Keith's, we got our publishing. So, we had publishing for a long time, you know what I mean? A lot of people, like, you know what I mean, they want to upload and put stuff on this or that, but they don't have their publishing, you know what I mean? You don't got your publishing, you ain't you know what I mean, you ain't trademarked this or that, you know what I mean? Like we learn how to do all that.
At a young age.
Yeah, so we already doing this. So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting this play, that play, but like I couldn't get the sound cleared. You know what I mean? Because he having his troubles with 50, so I couldn't get the sound clear, but I was getting it played at certain places and getting interviews and stuff like that. Yeah. So it helped me out. So it's just pushing that song and it get low till I drop that Meet the Dealer, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then like Meet the Dealer, like everything, like once we got a rhythm, like I know we can sell this amount of CDs, I'm gonna get that amount. You know what I mean? Like I think the only thing we got a lot of was like Hustle Not Shine Later because it was a mixtape. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like most of the stuff we had a certain amount. We know we gonna sell. Like after you get that, boom. But Meet the Dealer, I put it online. So I had it online and you know what I mean, for sale. And plus I had got a little like distribution deal through Selecto at that time. And they was distributing my CDs like through I forgot all the music stuff. Like was it damn, I can't even think of none of the music CDs that they sold CDs back then. But they was distributing my CD for me. Yeah, so
that's what's up, man.
That's how that went about.
So when the last, like, to your knowledge, the last project or thing you did was what? 15?
Like the crazy stuff about it is like after I started moving on my own, he was like that's the craziest thing about it is I probably should have reached out to him more and just try to get him on my stuff, but I didn't. Like once I just took off and started doing my own thing, I was just stuck, you know what I mean, like doing like I never, you know what I mean, thought back. Like it's just like because it was silly, like why we wasn't talking. It was just silly to me, you know what I mean. So it's like I never reached back or thought about it, but like sometimes he was working on the album. I know I still got the song, you know what I mean, because I got like all our songs. I still got our hard drives. I got every hard drive I ever had. I did have the DAT tape, but Stu ended up giving the DAT tape to somebody. But I had all our music we ever had, you know what I mean. I still got the tape with all the songs on it. So it's like I still got all our music, but you know what I mean.
You ever think about re-releasing all of that stuff? Because me personally, man, I look at how rap is now, and then I think back to all the stuff that y'all done, man. I think if you was one of y'all together was to re-release all of that stuff, man, I think, hey, y'all just might take. I mean, and I know you probably don't even rap no more. He might not rap, but just re-releasing y'all old stuff. Man, I think y'all can. I think y'all can make some noise with that.
I don't be thinking about that,
hey,
bro.
Hey, I think you need to do it.
I don't be thinking about that.
To do it. Just re-release it.
Yeah, I don't be thinking about that.
It's so many, like, you know.
It's just like cause like people been talking us about re-releasing the first Trash Bag game, and it's like, you know what I mean. Like Star was saying, he got to reach back to people and see if he can clear this beat or clear that beat. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. You know, people see you making $1, they gonna come back and get theirs. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like you seeing you clear, you gotta get stuff clear. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like you can throw it out there and then make some money, but then once you made the money, they see what they can get. They gonna try to ask for more. Yeah, you know what I mean? When you could have just gave them 1,000 or 2,000, they gonna want 20. You know what I mean? They see you make 100, they gonna want 20.
Man, speaking of that TBG, Trash Bag Gang, how did that come about, man? How did y'all?
So I know I was pushing. I was still like I was in the process of pushing my that West Hustle, man, because I was in the route to doing that Remy and Rose. Yeah. So when I'm in the route to doing the Remy and Rose, start like I'm finna come up with this group, and he was like, he telling me the people he was telling me it ain't the people that's in there. Like the people that he ended up being, only person that was in there that he told me out the muscle was me, him, and Red. So it's like me, him, and Red, but the other 3 people, it was 2 or 3 people that wasn't in there. Like Trip was one of them, you know what I mean? Like him and Trip ended up doing the song, but have a CD by themselves, but he was one of them at first when he told me about it. But like, you know what I mean? Like I say, I went from buying verses from to him come putting up for free. I like, shit, bro, like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? And I was gonna be the only person from Springfield in it. You know what I mean? Everybody else from Nashville. Like I think at that time it was gonna be somebody from Murfreesboro and Memphis. So it wasn't just out. You know what I mean? But I'm from Springfield. Like I'm like, you know, small city shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm willing. You know what I mean? It's like you way. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, me and him, we got a personal relationship. Like we went that way. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm ready. Yeah. You know what I mean? That wasn't nothing. So, you know what I mean?
When you go a lot of places, do a lot of people think you from Nashville? And
yeah.
That's where people think you from. Yeah.
People think I'm from Nashville, but if you listen to my music, I say, you know what I mean?
You always rep at 37172.
And that's my favorite shit. I don't style like shit like my favorite mixtape. Like on his mixtapes, that's my favorite verse. You know what I mean? 37172 where I stay. Petty ass nigga, I can count in your face. Matter of fact, I don't even need your little play. Whole type nigga, I say it to your face. Trash bag gang grind hard every day. 200K, I ain't even got a deal. Well known boy, I ain't even from the Ville. Niggas fuck with me because I keep it too trill. Hustle, man, nigga. Like it's certain verses I know to a T, but like a lot of shit I don't even remember though. You know what I mean? But like this something that's to my heart. Like, you know what I mean? Just like you saying about the situation, I ain't going back. You know what I mean? Like there was fried turkey, but I ain't going back. Like
that's my shit, right?
Like, you know what I mean? He put me on it or whatever, bro. Like, you know, I ain't gonna, boy, I said it with my hand on the Bible. There wouldn't be room in my apartment. Like, I can't call survival. And shoot out with some of my routes, boy, you don't know the half. Bitch, niggas was rocking with me, started going behind my back. And looking back on that, I'm just blessed to be alive. Got robbed back in '05. My partner didn't survive. They look in his mama eyes when I told her what had happened. Seeing my homie slump in the door. Shit you can't imagine. I grew up seeing shit tragic. My mama stabbed in her face, neck and above her breast, survived by God's grace. I'm smoking, trying to race. Seldom see the retrace. I need to be a guy place. Don't never question my faith, nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like certain stuff I know. You feel me? And like, and that's a real story. I just told you about the story. We just went back. It's '05. Like I know this shit. Like that stuff. Like my mama got stabbed when I was 6 or 7. Like you know what I mean? That's shit that I just remember vivid. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like I can, like I told you, I can spit my life. I can spit your life. I can spit his life. You feel me? It's just like if I'm around you and I'm seeing it, I can spit it, vivid. You know what I mean? It's just like I ask you. You know what I'm saying? Look, I said, you know what I mean? I say her, you know what I mean? Can I say this or can I put this in a video? You know what I mean? I told her, like my homie Daddy told him how to whip, made his mama look. And he a cold motherfucker when it come to whipping butter. Stash spot so big his kids will never see the gutter. Like I spit that shit because I live it. Like my people around me live it. Like I can spit it vivid. You know what I mean? Nigga, I ain't making this up. It ain't glorifying it. I'm just telling my life story. Like it's like writing a book. You know what I mean? I'm just writing it in a verse. Like everybody, like I say, everybody got a story. Like my story ain't better than the next person. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that. You feel me? Cause like I say, I'm competing with, like my last name is everything to me. Like, you know what I mean? West. Like my cousin just got, like I grew up in the house. We just got a basketball court named out there. You know what I mean? Like that's who I looked up to growing up. You know what I mean? Now my little cousin, like you already interviewed my little cousin Isaiah. Yeah. He carried that last name. Like I got a little cousin just looking up to him. You know what I mean? Like it's just like little cousin looked up to me. You know what I mean? It's like. You know what I mean? I got people in my family I can look up to. I ain't got to look up outside. You know what I mean? That's like most people, though. You feel me? Like, I can say you looked up to your uncle. You know what I mean? I know it's your uncles you looked up to. I know y'all used to, you know what I mean? But I ain't going to quote no names. But I'm saying I know both of y'all got uncles that y'all used to look up to. You know what I mean?
You got to, I think about how we came up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you look at this gang culture now, like, us coming up, like you said, you looked up to people in your family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see,
and
like,
that's how I was
you got to
too.
think about it. I went to Chicago every summer.
Right.
My uncle I go up there, I see somebody get stabbed, and saw somebody got stabbed in pizza, like, what is it, pizza in? Home run in pizza. That's what it is, home run in pizza. We went to a Chicago White Sox game. Like, you know what I mean? They was gang banging in. My uncle, every time I go up there, I been wearing hats because, like, I had some disease in my head when I was little. So, I had spots in my head. I've been wearing hats since I was a young dude. So, it's like, when I was wearing hats as a young kid, and I go up there, he'd be like, leave your head straight. Leave your head straight. So, I've been knowing about gang banging, you know what I mean? So
But what I was saying was, like, the family that, like, how our family was, you know how these people, like the little kids now, like they joining gangs and stuff. Like us coming, like we never tried to join gangs coming up.
But it wasn't
we
around.
always,
It wasn't around.
and we
here,
always
though.
had people like our family and stuff that we looked up to.
Yeah.
Like even us being a close knit, friends, what I'm saying, brothers. Like that's who we hung around each other every day. So we never did try to go join gangs. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you, like, it's the reason why I didn't join no gang, and then this thing real, like, I feared somebody. You know what I mean? I feared my granddaddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though my granddaddy couldn't see. You know what I mean? You know that.
Yeah.
Like, shit, my granddaddy wasn't able to see since I was about 12, 13. You know what I mean? Like, I know middle school. Like, my granddaddy couldn't see since I was in middle school. You know that. Shit, I rode home with you. Right. 8th grade year, I'm riding home with you know what I'm saying, your mama. Don't everybody scared to ask your mama to ride home. I'm riding home with you, my 8th grade year. My senior year, I rode home with you. You know what I mean? My junior year, I rode home with Googie. I can tell you, everybody, like, I feel like I owe people favors, you know what I mean? It's like we out of town, you'll be like, you know what I mean, bro, I owe you about your situation. When I helped you out, you know what I mean, to get get out your situation, you be like, I owe you. But then you come through when I call you about my mama. Like, my mama AC out, you know what I mean? You come through. It's like, you paying, but I'm saying, but you don't owe me nothing. You feel me? It's like, you know what I mean, favor for a favor. I was riding home with you before I could get a ride, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't owe me nothing, you don't owe me nothing. I tell him, like, my credit was 625 when I first bought my mama house. Like, I was 25. I brought it, I closed on my 26th birthday. But his mama, like, I was supposed to have a 650 to get in this program to get an AC unit on my house. So your mama done worked some magic or something where I can get the loan. I paid the loan off in 3 years. It was a 10-year loan. I paid it off in 3 years. His mom was happy when I paid it off. You know what I mean? That stuff he don't know. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. That's like I told you. I've been doing stuff for a long time. I feel like I owe people. Like, you might think I don't fuck with you like that, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you will get somebody like, you know what I mean? You'll ask Big D to ask. He'll ask someone. They'll get other people to ask me, like, nigga, I tell Big D now if I don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with you. You was on my first album. Like you saying, like at D-Rat, I forgot about it. You know what I mean? But, like, I fuck with people based off on, like, I still fuck with a lot of people, mom. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, Stott, I was just over his house about 2 weeks ago. His mom's birthday was like the 17th, I think. You know what I mean? On March, shit, I talked to his mama, you know, before I get out the phone with his mom, she gonna tell me she love you, because she gonna say, where my other son? If she know I'm over there, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I fuck with his mom, I fuck with his grandmama, you know what I mean? I know his grandmama was the candy lady. She gonna give me an extra scoop of ice cream, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't forget nothing, you know. Like, that's just how I am. I feel like an old person, I just pay my debts. I want to make it even. That's why my credit's so good. I got to keep it even. Yeah, you know I mean, if it ain't even, we ain't Steven. You know what I mean? It got to be even.
Yeah, big dude, man.
So, you know what I mean? Like, the trash bag game, it wasn't nothing like, you know what I mean? Bro asked me, then it's boom. And, like, you know what I mean? He done took me, like I say, I done been, like, he went on a 46 city tour or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, boom, he took me there. Like, I done been places with him plenty. Like, I done been to South Dakota, you know what I mean, and done the show. I had never think I'd go to South Dakota, you know what I mean? And that's one of the funnest places I had a show, you know what I mean? We pull up, it's snowing. A white boy named Cody give us a quarter pound of weed. We there for, like, one night. Shit, we just smoking weed with everybody. Like, you know what I mean? We trying to get rid of weed.
Get rid of it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I done stuff, you know what I mean, that I never thought I'd do. You feel me?
What's the last project you done? What's the last time you recorded some music?
Nah, the last time I recorded some music, still, like, when I pull up on Star, if he see, like, he playing some music, he see something, he gonna say, get on there. Yeah. But, like, Troy Money, when he came home, he was recording. See, so, like, in 14, I was in the studio heavy. and Troy Money was out. So he on my Hustle project. So when he getting on my Hustle project and shit, he got locked up that year. So him and Star was working on their album back then. So I'm getting on that shit. So like when he got out, he called me every time he pull up to the studio. So that was the last album I was on. They Starlito and Troy Money. Yeah. I'm on that shit off the porch, but like I pull up and go with like younger people that I fuck with. Like you gotta think Star 4 years younger than me. You know what I mean? Troy damn near 10 years younger than me. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, I'm pulling up fucking with young niggas just calling me. You know what I mean? To come to the studio, they might say, get on this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't be in that no more. Like, I ain't trying to keep up with nobody. I had, like I say, I've been in that motherfucker since I was 13. Like, it's down there 30 years. I ain't, like, I ain't planning on working that long. So, you know what I mean?
So I had somebody, when they saw that we would go interview you, somebody hopped in my inbox and they wanted me to ask you a question about, I think it was the Untold Truth video.
Mm-hmm.
The stack of letters that you set on fire in that video.
What about it?
They want to know what that was about. So
what you mean?
Like, why did...
I'm saying, why they want to know that?
Because I guess they, from my understanding, like they had saw the video, but they had never just studied and then just read the name that was on there.
Yeah, but
and that's what caught their attention.
Like I say, everything's true. You see, I get talking about my cousin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't even think how Untold Truth go, but, like, I know I was seeing talking about Pussy now. Because I know
that's when you had everybody pictures, you putting everybody pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the stack of letters.
And working on hustle. I just, like, I got to remember what I was saying. But that situation, though, like, like, it's somebody I helped take care of. Like, I got all them letters because I was helping take care of them in jail. Like, I done help take care of a lot of people. Like, I don't brag about nothing I do. It's irrelevant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just came up a different way. Like, I went and visit people in the pen. I done sent letters. Like, I can sit down and write you a book, you know what I mean? Like, so I can write to you and talk to you like we right here, you know what I mean? If I fuck with you, and like shit, I coming up, like I say, he one of the people that was over there rapping with us, you know what I mean? So like, he get out, you know what I mean? I done gave him money and took care of him while he was locked up, you know what I mean? He broke in my house, so they like, you know what I mean? I just burnt the letters on there just because it went with the song. I forgot what I was saying in there because I can't think about what I was saying. I just know because I know I started up. If you don't work or hustle, you'll steal. So that's the main thing. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. It be so many, and even you do it. Like everybody know when it come to music, especially that older stuff, that classic Nashville rap. Everybody know I got it. I got all the CDs.
He got it.
Yeah,
it's been times West that hit me up like, hey, what?
Because it's certain ones I don't like. Like I told you, I got 1,000 bottle stars and didn't get no more. Like after we sold them, they was over with. Like I used to have to come back to you to get the feel again. You know what I mean? Like because there was a CD I wasn't even banking on. It was just like to show people. It wasn't about no bread or nothing. It was just about to show people I could do it by myself. So I didn't even, that was a no thought CD, you know what I mean? So it's like, nah, and then some people be like, that's your best CD. I be like, okay, you ain't keep up with me. Then.
Right.
That's all I tell them, you know what I mean? Because it's horrible, you know what I mean, to me. Because, like, I look back and I can't listen to certain stuff because, like, I hear the mess ups in it, you know what I mean? Like, my ears fucked up. That's why I told you trying to kill my ears when we first did loud noise, you know what I mean?
When I moved the mic. Yeah, when I moved the mic earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you would give me a hard time. You remember when I sent you that when we recorded that song over King Burger House?
It was distorted.
It was
distorted. I can't
you got the ear for this.
Yeah,
stuff,
like
you know
people
what I'm
tell
saying?
me all the time, my ears your ears sensitive. Nah, I can hear shit goddamn around the
what's
corner.
going on in the
mean?
background of every song. Like point that stuff out.
Like shit, that's just something I got. You know what I mean? Like I can hear. That's why I like I can tell, like, sometimes some people's songs just ain't mixed right. You know what I mean? I'd be like, man, they had a lot of potential, but they didn't put no money into it. Or they didn't put no effort into it. Like, even if you don't put money into it, just learn how to mix better. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you ain't got the bread, everybody ain't got the bread. But learn how to do, like, study this shit, you know what I mean? And learn how to mix better. Because, like, you putting out something and it ain't quality. Like, quality over quantity, you know what I mean? That's just my motto, you feel me?
On your Major Hustle album, which it was that's one
yeah,
of my
like
favorites
that's why I say like that's why I say getting into my albums. I started out with Meet the Dealer, then it was what was that, the Family Ties? Family Ties, yeah. Then I got Hustle. I went with 007, Baller Star 2, and then Hustle by Any Means. I think so.
A lot of projects. Remy and Rose.
Yeah. Yeah, Remy and Rose was before that. What you talking about?
Before the Major Hustle.
Yeah.
But your Major Hustle album, like you had a whole lot of local rappers on. Like you had like Chitty Bang on there.
Yeah. See, I be forgetting who I had on there.
Yeah.
See,
Major.
I know what they say on there. You feel me? Like, I don't be knowing what CD it is, but I can remember what they was talking about, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like on that Major Hustle, yeah.
Like
see, I was fucking on that.
You had a whole lot of the local rappers on there. Like, so at that time, it was that like something were you thinking about maybe trying to start your own label, and were you testing the waters?
I already started my own label because I'm on my own
label.
I
mean, the Facing 20. But like, were you trying to like were you just testing testing the waters?
This the whole thing about it is everybody want to be their own boss, you know what I mean? Right. So it's like I can give you my platform. It's just like I tell you, he put me on all his CDs. He giving me his platform. Mm-hmm. Like, I can give you my platform. It don't cost me nothing. Right. Know what I mean? I can go do a song with you. That don't cost me a dime, bro. Yeah. Like, people ain't looking at it like I'm doing them a favor, but I'm giving you a oop. You know what I mean? I can give you a oop and put my label on there, and you ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done help people out like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, but you know, here, no, there. You feel me? Like, cause I ain't never had nobody that I feel like that was my artist. You feel me? Right. Cause like, if I ask you and you don't commit, like, I can't get mad, you know what I mean? It's just I help somebody because I believe in their talent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
everybody needs somebody to give them a shot, you know.
Would you be open to putting out another project on your own? Like, would you? Is it over with for you? I know you.
I don't think about that.
You don't think about that no more. Like, you
passed
that.
Cause I got probably like I got plenty. I could put out an album without even going to the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could play shit for you right here. You know what I mean? And you'll be like, okay, yeah, cause like music don't date.
Man,
music don't date. They still remixing songs from '79.
Man, look, I'm a campaign for it, and I know what you gonna say. I want another run with you, and you know what I mean.
That ain't gonna never happen. Only thing you get out of it is a Wiz CD, cause like they say, bro, we on two different paths. It's like some stuff don't gel. You know what I mean? It's just like me going back trying to get in the studio now. Like, hell nah. He got them fixing ACs and shit. Now I'm at UPS. Like, it don't gel. Like, at that time, I said we both had our foot in the streets. Like, I could tell you what he doing. He can tell you what I'm doing. I ain't doing it no more. Like, nah, nigga, I pick up my daughter. I go to work. You don't want to hear about that. Like, nah, you know what I mean? I'm removed, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with what I done. Like, I like young people. Like, younger people send me music and stuff, you know what I mean?
But
like,
just to ask you your opinion on it?
Yeah, they show me, like, that they give me respect. So somebody just saying my name, like, that mean you enough. If you could say my name about a situation, that's enough respect right there, you feel me? Like, I ain't no better than nobody else. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, everybody got a different level they trying to get to. Like, my level might not be your level. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody happy different. You know what I mean? I can fulfill my happy with way less than you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you don't get what I get, like you say, if you got 10 kids and I got one, you know what I mean? Like, shit, it ain't gonna take me to be happy with what it's gonna take you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
man, you know, I'm gonna ask you something. I know you give no fucks either way, but you know what I'm saying. And I don't know you the type of man you ain't gotta clear up shit. But is anything got there that like you know, you want to clear up for anybody?
Nah, I mean, well, I don't, cause there ain't nothing to clear.
See what I'm saying? I knew the answer before I asked.
It ain't nothing to clear. It's like the whole
nah,
thing.
Cause people be having shit misconstrued, and it might, you know.
Nah, that's what I say. Cause like people, like we were saying earlier, like people just don't know me. Like I say, I'm not gonna come in no room and be cool with everybody in here. Right. Like shit, if we ever if it's the line been crossed, I ain't gonna never go back. Like it's like you let a snake bite you. Mm-hmm. Why would you stick your hand down there? It can be your snake for the next 10 years. You don't think he'll bite you 10 years later? Right. Like, he might not bite you for 10 years. Then he one day say, fuck it. Gonna take you out. That first bite didn't take you out of here, but this second one will take you out of here. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. I live by shit like that, bro. Like, it's just like, my mental is just like, I'm gonna see you mess up. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah. And they people just get the wrong, like, I'm not a people person. That's what I tell you. Like, if I didn't fuck with dude like this, I wouldn't be talking like this. You feel me? Like, I'd have came talk to you, but it's like talking to my brother. You feel me? Like, I talk to you, the conversation with me, you, and him is gonna be different. The conversation with me and you, cause like he know other stuff about me. You know what I mean? Cause like it's one of my real friends, like you know what I mean. But people wouldn't believe that. You feel me? Like, cause they don't see me. I don't be with none of my damn friends. That's what the thing about it is. People think I be with this person. I don't talk to people for months and months. But if they call me and they need something, I'm there. If I call them and they need something, you know, they there for me. Like it's just how it is. F20 to the world blow. You know what I mean?
I know it.
You know what I mean?
Over top, man. Did it what you got, man. We gon'
man, you leave it up to me, man. We be here all day. Like you
Yeah,
said, man. Hey,
I
mean, it's my brother, so
I know y'all been rocking for a long time, man. It's real brother.
I know, like I know. Yeah, see, it's what it's a Springfield thing. So everybody want Western Stools. It ain't really. You know what I mean? Like I say, I had what I had was Stool probably about 7 miles. I probably had about 8, 9 myself, 8 or 9, and then 2 with trash bag games. So I probably got about 17, 18. Somewhere around there, you know what I mean?
But the world outside of here,
they don't know Western
They
Stools.
don't know Western Stools.
Like some people do, you know what I mean? It all depends on when you call me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even though if you go back and look in magazines, when I got my SCA award and stuff, like they had me down there for Western Stools, but it was Ball of Style. You feel me?
Solo album.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like they was still thinking Western Stools, so like I know I get it. You know what I mean? People want Western Stools, like you want motherfucker want that old thing back. You know what I mean? But like you know what I mean? When I'm outside of here, they don't even know me. Like they don't know West Hustle Man. Like they don't know no Western Stools outside of Springfield. You know what I mean? Like they want the Hustle Man. You know what I mean? Hustle Man. I don't even know Western Stools outside of here. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But it's like I don't know, man. I just and I know you probably trying to get away from this Western Stoozy conversation, but I just think y'all would have went down as one of the best duos to ever do it. Like the Outcasts and the UGKs, like that's where I put y'all at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think that's where there's no doubt in my mind that y'all would have been major.
I'm glad
like
you
that.
feel like that,
I'm
bro.
dead serious. Like,
it's a lot of people that feel like it, though. Like I mean, you know what I mean? I say,
go ahead,
dude. Like I say, we come in this room, dude, and now he changed. You feel me? Like he used to be a people person. Now he don't really just, you know what I mean, be around people as much as like he used to. But I don't know if he still interact with people like he used to. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't tell you because I ain't talked to him in a minute. You know what I mean? Like when he go down his grandmama house sometimes, you know, and I'm up to my mama's, I see him. But other than that, I ain't really, you know, conversating with. I talk to his daughter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ain't talking to him. That's because I don't see him. I ain't saying
Right.
I ain't talking to him just because.
Yeah, clear that
But-
up for
Yeah,
somebody take
nah.
that and
Like
run with
I
it.
said, I already done got it overstood to this. Yeah, I mean, that's my homie. Like, I can't say nothing bad about him. Like, that'll be wrong. That'll be false, you know what I mean? In my eyesight, you know what I mean? Like, I told you what the situation was. And, like, you can take that as my fault or his fault, but, like, at the end of the day, you can't tell no man what to do with his. Like, that's just how it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Man, hustle. It's been real, like, you know.
Oh, you ready to end it.
Man, with my man.
Okay.
He
Yeah, cameraman. See, they ain't ready for hustle, man. Hustle man go in. I mean, I ain't no rookie.
Hold on, let me ask you. I want to ask you. So, and I know you a big Scarface fan, but like,
Yeah.
who are you listening to now? Like, that's up and coming now, or you know,
That's
the
what I say,
youngsters.
bro.
Who are you listening to? Or you just strictly listening to the old
Nah.
school rapper?
I listen to a little bit of everything because I stay in the loop about music, but I just listen to anything though, because it ain't no one thing I listen to. Cause you know, growing up, like people, I might have been a Scarface and Tupac fan, but he'll tell you like at one point I was stuck on Mac Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
like a
bumping
lot
that
of
in the
people don't
camera.
know. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about Mac Mile, but Mac Mile was talking about being 19 copping bricks.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like shit, I'm coming up like Mac Mile. I don't know what you talking about. You know what I mean?
Get some, what he say? Get some get right.
Man, get some gear right. Yeah.
Brother Mac Mile.
Yeah, I was stuck
you
on
put
Mac
me
Mile.
on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
you put me on that.
Like that's all I used to listen to in the Camry.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
When the Camry, I got the tape on Mac Mile. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
talking about nothing. He got the gator on the front. You know what I mean? He got the gator like he walking the gator. Man, what? But yeah, I say I listen to Scarface and them and shit. It's just, well, you know, I listen to different shit, bro.
Mhm.
Like just like you listen to different shit than me. You know what I mean? Like you was a Cool Daddy fan and shit
Still
coming
is.
on. Like,
Still is. That's my guy.
but this thing, we had Cool Daddy on 23rd just
23rd,
over there
yeah.
getting drunk and shit with us. Like,
That's one thing. If y'all don't know, if you don't know who my favorite rapper is, then I can't rock with you. If you don't know Cool Dad is my guy,
yeah, he old school. He throw
Old
it
school.
off, man. He throw it off.
that's
man.
my guy though.
But the crazy stuff about it, like he done all the skits on my Baller Style.
Yep.
Him and Justice Love.
Just love.
Yeah, I had Just
put
a
your house
Love.
phone on vibrate.
Yeah, I had them two dudes.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Man, in here with Broken Knives, man.
Hey.
Broken Knives, goddamn, done broke the knob on me. They ready to go, goddamn.
It
They
ain't
ain't
me.
ready for the hustle.
It ain't me. We might have to come back and do a part two.
Nah,
or
it's all
something.
good. When y'all get Stu back in here, I come back.
Hey, we
'Cause
working-
that's what they want. They want to listen Stuzy.
Man,
Like
look.
look, I'm gonna tell you, like, since E got here, that's what they want, hustle man. He bring the hustle fans out, but Wayne wanted a Western Stuzy, and I tried. I sent the word where I could get it to, and send it out, and Big D sent the word where he can get it
Man,
to,
look here,
and
man.
send it out.
The
and
invite was out there.
and,
you
and
know
Stu
what
wasn't
I'm
fucking with him.
saying?
But
It's
that's
all
a
good.
dog. You feel me? That's what I say. I understand. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? I understand. Like, I don't fuck with nothing now. Like, you know what I mean? I come down here because it's your shit and his shit. Like, you know what I mean? I've been asked to do podcasts from motherfuckers. You know what I
Man,
mean?
look
From
here,
other
man.
places, but I just came
Most
to do
definitely.
it with E. You know
Most
what I
definitely
mean?
appreciate it.
Because I fuck
appreciate
with
it.
both of y'all, you
Yeah,
feel me?
appreciate
So
you,
it's
man,
like,
off the
shit.
top, you know.
And you could have asked me on your own.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But you asked for the Western Stews, and I told you, yeah, for Western Stews.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean? I'm gonna put that over. Everything gonna be overstood.
Yeah, they told me that, like, man, Wes said you could have hit you up.
Yeah,
on your
yeah,
own without,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah, you ain't got a middleman.
Nah.
If I don't fuck with a nigga, I'm gonna tell him off the mustard.
He could have got in contact with you fast because I don't have a contact with you. You do
Yeah.
have the same number that you've been having.
Yeah.
But you
If
know what
you
I'm
shoot-
saying?
that's- but
If the
like-
iCloud ain't bagged up, you gonna lose
But
that
nah,
shit.
but see, that's all you gotta do is shoot me a text. It's
yeah,
Wild
you right.
Wayne, boom.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Wild Wayne, I'm gonna hit you
been
right
rocking with you
back.
for a long
yeah,
time,
yeah,
man.
That's
I
why
fuck with
say
you.
you tell me
Yeah.
it's Wild Wayne, I'm gonna hit you back.
Yeah,
You know what I
right
mean?
top.
It ain't no, my number don't change.
Yeah.
It's like I might not answer if I don't know the number, but if you text me and say
Text,
it's
yeah.
somebody, I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
ah,
all
okay,
good.
yeah.
That's all
Cause if I don't hit you back, I don't fuck with y'all. Shit, I don't feel like fucking with you. It's either I don't fuck with y'all, I don't feel like fucking with you. Yeah, I mean, either one. Yeah, I mean,
Man, we had to get you on here, man, and
Ah, yeah,
just
for
give
sure.
you flowers, man, cause
man, I don't need no flowers.
Yeah, you do. They
nah,
well
I swear I
deserved.
don't,
They
cause
well
like,
deserved.
I swear I don't.
You don't
I
think so?
swear, nah,
Man, you
nah,
humble.
nah.
That's
You know what I
what's up.
mean?
You gotta
'Cause,
be
like,
humble.
Nah, I don't. It's just something I done. You know what I mean? It's just like everything. I ain't doing stuff for the public and stuff. Like I told you, it's like family legacies with me, bro. Like, nah, I'm trying to leave some stuff for other people in my family. Like I'm a West. Like it's just like I'm stamping it West Hustle, man. Like you know me. Like it's West. Like. I don't want to be called in this. You can leave all my name and the rest of this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, boom, I believe in my family. Like, boom, it's still going with other people. Like, so
But
it's
off the
real.
top, man.
Like, I don't know if you feel like it about Jones. You know what I mean?
John, man, you know, man.
So he
Hey,
Yeah.
That's the most. That's one of the
See,
most
I don't
popular
know.
hey,
names.
look here, man.
See, I don't know how you
I'm
feel
proud to
because
be a
you know what I
Jones,
mean.
man.
I don't know if you want to be a cross or a half. You know what I
Both.
mean?
I can't help
I'm
but
proud
see
to
it.
be
Both.
I'm proud to be a Jones, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's some real shit. So
Yeah.
I know how you feel,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
About that
yeah,
last
yeah,
name. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Yeah,
know,
you gotta
yeah.
snap it. See, you
Yeah,
got your
yeah.
son in there doing the shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, boom. You put money into him and it's gonna grow. He gonna be right there behind like he is behind, getting some money.
Getting
You
some
know what I
money.
mean?
yo,
Yeah. That part. F20 to the world blow. It's hustle, man. Nigga, I think we out.
When the knob is broken, conversation is on broken knob. Knob is broken, it's conversation is on broken knob. Knob is broken, conversation. Welcome to broken knob.